Anything's easy when you're 47 kilos lighter.
You've blown your own mind how good you look today.
The science and the compliance has definitely blown my mind. I always thought I was going to look good.
Not this good.
Not this good.
47 kilos down, 45 weeks later. Are you happy you made that decision?
Happy's not even the word. People spend a lot of money on frivolous stuff that doesn't matter and don't realise it. It doesn't pay back the dividends. This pays back dividends.
All right, here we are today at Powerhouse Gym, Southside Brisbane, with MPT Rebuild Success client all the way from Melbourne, Victoria, Aaron Marbus.
How you going?
Good. Here to go through a back workout and have a chat about how you lost 47
kilos
in
about 45 weeks.
47 kilos in 45 weeks. Without Ozempic, TRT, fasting, cardio,
all that crap.
You name it.
That's
right?
it. Hard work.
Exactly. Let's do it. All right, so we just got done with our working sets on lat pull down.
Yep.
And just did our working set on pull-ups. What did you say to me when you finished?
That was quite easy.
It's quite easy.
Quite easy, a lot easier than it's ever been.
Yeah, so you just got 10 reps with your body weight at 85 kilos today. How many do you think you would have got at your starting weight at 132?
Probably would have got up on there, and that was about it. I would have hung down, and that would have probably been it, maybe an inch off the bottom.
Yeah.
That's pull-ups of something I've never been able to do.
You just did 10
really
pretty
good.
easily there, man.
They were actually very easy.
And they looked incredible. So quick question, what was your rebuild results? So we'll start with your first 12 weeks.
Yep, first 12 weeks, about 15 kilos.
15 kilos, yep. So your starting weight was 132?
132, yep.
Yep, so you got down to, how good's my maths, 118?
About 118 in the first 12 weeks, yep.
And now you're on week 45?
45, yep.
And you just clicked over 47 kilos, right?
That's it.
Insane.
Down to about 47 total lost there.
Yeah.
It's been insane. I didn't think I'd ever get there. It's surpassed my expectations, but the hard work that I put in, has paid off. It's been unreal.
Incredible. And how old are you?
46.
How many kids you got?
5.
And what do you do for work?
I'm a plumber by trade. On the tools, off the tools, and project managing as well.
There you go. How many hours a week?
Anywhere from 50 to 60.
Okay.
It's not direct, but yeah.
Yeah. So in conclusion, you're a 46-year-old father of 5 who works 50 hours a week, and you've lost 47 kilos in 45 weeks.
I know, it's insane.
Without Ozempic, no TRT,
Nope.
none of the gimmicks. Incredible.
It's hard work.
Many reps later.
All right, so we just got done with our pull-ups. Incredible job. We're going to move over to cable row next. But in between sets, because it's relevant, I wanted to ask you, what's something you can do today that you couldn't do before the rebuild?
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
And a lot more of them. Yeah,
Exactly.
no, definitely. But a lot of things. Pull-ups, tie shoelaces, general move better, feel better.
Yeah.
Anything's easy when you're 47 kilos lighter.
Yeah.
It's just, I could go on and on and on for days about what's easier now that we're lighter. It's just general feeling or well-being.
Yep.
It's just so much better.
Would you say you feel younger?
I feel better now, even than when I was 20.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be 20, 25, but I didn't feel like this when I was 20, 25.
That's amazing, yeah. So I say this all the time, that you're the oldest you've ever been, and you're literally in the best shape of your life.
100%. Definitely the best shape I've ever been in.
Incredible.
At this age, yeah.
Amazing.
Many reps later.
Okay, so we're catching our breath in between sets. Quick question. What was the exact moment when you realised you couldn't keep living the way you were?
Obviously, I've been up and down all the time. Always been heavy, up, down, up, down, up, down. The last up, I crept over that 130 mark. Started to touch on, I got to 132. I've been up around the 145 before, and I could see that coming again. Now, obviously, I've been overweight my whole life. At this age, 46, that's when I realised if I get to that 140, tip over that edge at this age, possibility it's going to be very hard to come back from that. So that was it. That was the tipping point with 46, it's time to enjoy life again. Do something about it now, because this will probably be, I actually said to myself, I think even in the declaration, I said this will be my last hurrah. If it doesn't happen this time, it ain't going to happen.
Yeah. Insane. So in other words, you saw your all-time heavyweight coming back at this age, and you were like, if I don't do something now, it's going to be fucking hard.
It's going to be hard, very hard to come back from, and probably won't. And it'll just be going into the 50s, going into the 60s, probably just getting heavier, lazier, less motivated, and more unhappy.
And that's when the health starts to go. Diabetes, cholesterol, heart attack.
Yeah, that's just the stuff on the surface. All that other stuff, that'll come with it. And I just looked at that and went, nah, let's enjoy the last half. As morbid as that sounds, but let's enjoy the last half, and
Love it, awesome. And I guess 47 kilos down, 45 weeks later, are you happy you made that decision?
Oh, happy is not even the word. More than happy, ecstatic that I've stumbled on the right program and everything's lined up in there.
Love it.
Many reps later.
What were you doing wrong for years that you didn't realise until now?
What have I been doing wrong for
What were you doing wrong for years that you didn't realise until now?
Everything. Everything and nothing is the right answers. Everything wrong and nothing about it. That's probably what it is. When I say nothing, I've always been into that gym, been into want to do it, but probably just, I don't know, just the process, the discipline, the
Consistency,
motivation's been there. But yeah, the consistency and persistence, having that program, trusting that process, and then just simplifying it too.
Correct,
Simplify it. Don't overcomplicate it. Take all the noise out of it. Follow a simple process. That's what you've got to do right.
Yeah. There's something magical about eating the same foods every day for this length of time. Like your body is processing 2,700 calories like it should be. Like you're in your early 20s.
Yeah, good machine. And that's exactly right. The same food, the same process, routine, consistency. Simplified.
So you mentioned before with the podcast that up until now you would always do an 8 or a 10 or a 12-week challenge, lose 15 and then reward yourself and end up just back putting on the fat again.
Back to where I are,
So what do you think was different about this process, and why did you stick around for so long to get to this? Like you're literally in the best, like top probably 1% of blokes your age, if smaller, 0.5% of blokes your age walking around that are natural.
That's good.
And you've gotten there from your starting point, B-roll. What made you do that versus trying challenges constantly?
The simplification of it. Just having that process and just the weekly check-ins is nothing hard either. Just a simple chat. How you going for the week? Nothing wrong. Simple. Everything's good. Wash, repeat. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no, not trying to change everything every week. Not trying to reinvent a wheel. Not trying to just do something different because we got bored with it. It's not only that, the program's been enjoyable and the food's been enjoyable. I haven't gotten bored with it.
Yeah, so it's been an enjoyable process as well.
It has been an enjoyable process right from the start, yeah.
Did you ever think you'd get this lean?
No.
No,
not.
Okay.
After seeing some of those pics,
Yeah.
It's even now it still floors me. Oh look, it's the fruits of the labour, isn't it?
Yeah. It's interesting. I actually looked over our first conversation on Instagram when you clicked on my ad and we were talking, and you said, 15 kilos would be nice.
I did.
When did the penny drop for you when you realised, hey, I can actually get down towards 10% at this point in my life? When did that penny kind of drop for you along the process?
I think after that first 12 weeks, after that 15, 12 weeks from the 8, 12 weeks I've done previously, it's just so much more enjoyable, so much better to do. It gave so much better results. That just sort of thought, you know what, let's do another one, and let's do another one. And it was enjoyable, and that's where it dropped to me. And I think I also said on that initial one, I don't want to be David Hasselhoff running down the beach. Probably not fucking far from it.
Better than Hasselhoff, man. By a mile, man. The Hoff wishes.
The Hoff wishes. But no, it's just the whole process has been so good that's where it dropped.
Yeah.
I just think,
Well, it certainly helps if you enjoy the process.
It does. A lot of those other 12 weeks are, you get to the end of them and you just don't enjoy them, and you sort of say, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, you're exhausted. Foods don't work for you.
No, they don't work.
Okay, awesome. Alrighty, so we just got done on cable row. Did the stack. Give you some. Congratulations.
Twice.
Correct. Yeah, 2 sets of 8 reps. Well done. We're going to move on to a one-arm single row here. But before we do, mate, I want to ask you, if you didn't do this, where do you think you'd be today?
Nowhere. Still kicking the tyres.
Yeah.
Probably still unhappy. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about doing something. Maybe drop into another 8 or 12 week challenge. Maybe. And yeah, probably just still 47 kilos overweight and on the way to more. And then looking down the barrel of diabetes, anything that comes along with that. Not in a good place.
Well said. Okay, so it's still a bit too much. So there's a lot of flexion happening. What I want you to do is J the whole thing. So the whole thing moves back. Now you're fixing that even more. You're gonna relax that forward in. Open up your chest, open up your chest. Got it. Feel the difference?
Oh yeah.
And now you're pulling with it. There you go. Now you're pulling with this. Versus pulling with your forearm and all this. Yep. See, it's working. But this can't work while this works because they're opposite. This raises the shoulder blade. This pulls it down. They can't work together. Beautiful. All right, quick question in between sets. Were you skeptical this would work?
I would say a tad because I've done so many before. So for me, everything's been skeptical, but I still, I think I mentioned when we talked in the podcast, I wasn't as skeptical on this one as I have on the others. I had a lot of faith in this one, which is why I went through with it.
Why faith in me and not faith in the other ones?
The first thing you asked for was a DEXA scan.
Yeah.
You wanted to know the data and what you were working with, not just, here's a challenge, there's a meal prep and a program, come back in 12 weeks and see how you go. You asked the different questions at the start, wanted the data to base it off that.
Okay.
And that's why I went with this one.
Amazing. And you were mentioning on the podcast too that a challenge you did at 130 kilos with 80 of it being muscle, they gave you 1,200 calories. Yeah. That's insane.
1,200 calories. 12, some of the other programs are done 1,500 calories. We started off over 2,000.
Yeah, because of how big you were,
exactly
how much
right.
muscle mass you had, and the fact that you're a plumber.
Yep.
And that's where there is no cookie cutter, this many calories suits for this man, this percentage. It all needs to be customised.
That's right, and that was from day one. You wanted that data, customised it around the actual facts and the data there, and then we went from there.
Yeah. You were actually telling Sam behind the camera before that you're now eating close to, well, it was close to 3,000 calories before we did the peak week for the to have you look like this. You started on 2,200 calories.
That's right. So each week we've just gone up and up and up.
Yeah.
So, and every other challenge I've done, it's the opposite. You
Correct.
go down, down, down. And when you get to a plateau, well, let's take some more out and go down and down.
Yeah.
This one's been the opposite.
Yeah, and that's the issue is when you're starving clients for a period of time and you're not building their metabolism and building their calories up, when you're finished, what happened? The old challenges. You lost 15, you put it back on.
Put it back on, plus some.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just go into that whole reverse and
Not only that, but there's not enough caloric deficit to actually get the 45 kilos off.
No, that's right.
The only way to do it is to start low, which we did, 2,200, and build it up slowly over time.
Yep, that's right.
Which is what we did. We've built calories into getting you down to 8.8% body fat.
It's insane, isn't
That's
it?
why
You
we call
eat
it
more to lose more.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's why we call it a rebuild.
Yep.
It's focused around your metabolism.
Yep.
Yeah. Good stuff, man.
Many reps later.
So at the end of the day, the choice is up to you. And I was just talking to Sam, the camera guy, before. The reason you're so lean is because you were adherent for so long. And that just builds the capacity to be able to get down to this level of conditioning. Yeah. Whereas others can look okay, but the minute they start swapping and changing and justifying excuses, and like you said, temptations everywhere, they can't withhold that. That's when you get a good result. But to get a great result like this, compliance is the science. You have to stick to it. There's no fucking way around that.
There isn't.
There isn't.
No, there isn't.
If there was, I'd know it and I'd be coaching on it.
And everyone would look like this.
Exactly. Well, the proof's in the pudding, man. You've blown your own mind how good you look today with a little bit of calorie manipulation leading in.
Definitely. The science and the compliance has definitely blown my mind. It's given me the results that I always thought I was going to look good. I always thought I was going to get there, but yeah.
Not this good.
Not this good.
I did tell you. I hate to say I told you so, right?
You did. but that's I don't know what else to say. It's
you don't need to. You just have to stand there.
That's all.
Yeah. All right. Another question before we do our next set. What would you say to somebody who thinks it's too late for them to do something like this?
Nah, it's not. It's not too late. It's like I'm 46. You know, I've been banging this drum for 20, 30 years. All the stars finally aligned.
Yeah.
But still not too old.
I agree. And the thing is too, at 46, you've got a pretty strong identity built as someone overweight. Everybody, you said, always been big. You got picked on in primary school, you were saying on the podcast. High school. Everybody calls you
work life, big fella.
Big fella.
Hey, big fella, come here.
So you got every reason to default back to your identity of being somebody extremely overweight, if I'm allowed to say, and you've still pushed through now at this age as well.
Well, that's it. I've used all that as motivation. Prove everyone wrong.
Amazing.
Prove that I can do it in myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And has that been a rewarding process for you?
Mate, that is the reward.
Isn't it?
Yeah. This is a reward.
Yeah.
But this and that's more a reward.
Yeah. Amazing.
Definitely.
Alrighty, just got done with our single arm rows and moving into an incline dumbbell row here now for the mid back. But before we do, mate, I've got a quick question for you. What would your wife and kids say about the man you are now?
Mrs. has already told me how proud she is. Like I said, I've been with her half my life. She knows where I've come from. She knows what I've wanted. And I finally got there. She's wrapped. Couldn't be prouder. Same with the kids. All my kids are in the gym. My eldest tells me, you know, I'm real proud of you, Dad. Like, you've wanted it for so long and you've got there. So, no, they're all proud of it. Yeah. I love it.
Incredible. And I mean, there's one thing losing 47 kilos, but then there's another thing of losing 47 kilos and getting those kind of compliments from those who matter.
That's right, from those who matter, exactly that, from those who matter. Like, you can get compliments from people all around and that's good. I mean, I've run into people that don't even know who I am. A few people that stop and look and go, nah, that's not you. You know, and then that's good. But at the end of the day, they come, they go. Yeah. In a circle of family, that's what matters the most. And if it's me being a better person for them, even better.
Yeah, spot on. And I guess in one more question, in today's economy, people are a bit kind of skeptical about spending money on themselves and spending money on online coaches and things that they maybe determine as being a need versus a want. What would you say the return on your investment is, you know, other than simply how you look?
The return on investment, you can't put a price on it.
Yeah.
It's your mental health and your and who you are around the inner people that matter far outweighs anything that you spend. I mean, prioritise what you spend on.
Yeah.
It's all good to, you know, look at that as a cost, but people spend a lot of money on frivolous stuff that doesn't matter and don't realise it. It doesn't pay back the dividends. This pays back dividends massively.
Yeah. So would you say you're happy with your investment that you made?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even, I don't even think about it.
Yeah.
It's, I've done it and it's like I said, it's paid off massively.
Amazing. While you're catching your breath in between sets, mate, what would you say is one brutal truth about getting your body back that you didn't know before starting this? Doesn't have to be brutal, just the truth.
Well, how big I actually was is what hurt the most.
Yeah.
Seen some of those scans and probably been a bit more in denial, I guess.
Okay, so for you it was more of a wake-up call as to how much fat you actually had.
I knew it was big.
Yeah.
And you see it in the mirror and you see it when you're out and about, but that DEXA scan that you got at the start,
this one?
You bring that back in.
This one here?
That one there. See a lot of that nice yellow colour.
Oh, in the picture, yeah, we'll show B-roll, but Leo, look at that.
It just, you know, numbers are numbers, but then seeing it too. 44 kilos.
44 kilos of fat mass.
Fat mass.
Yeah.
Like that's
That
brutal.
was a brutal truth.
That was brutal truth.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. I mean, the thing I was probably potentially going to say, or hope that you were going to say, was that consistency matters. Like, I think this time around for you, being consistent for 44, 45 weeks, that's the simple truth of what it's taken you to get here, isn't it?
Well, it's the only answer, really. It's consistency. You're not going to get anything out with consistency, and you're not going to get the rewards without putting in that effort and keeping that consistency going. It's the only way to do it.
If you're a bloke at home looking to lose 45 kilos and you've tried all the challenges and all the gimmicks, maybe it's worth doing what Aaron did and going and getting a body scan to see how many kilos of fat you actually are hiding behind that extra large t-shirt that you keep pulling down and justifying, hey, I'm not that big. I'm bulky, I'm big boned.
Yep, yeah.
Go and get a body composition scan and find out what you're actually made of. That might be the wake-up call that you need.
Definitely.
To have a life-changing rebuild.
Yep.
Whether it's with me or not, a life-changing rebuild like Aaron has.
No, definitely. It's brutal truth.
Proof's in the pudding.
Proof's in
Or
the
lack
pudding.
of pudding. Look at the guy.
Like a pudding.
All right, mate, we've spoken a lot about your result and how much you've lost in the process. What was the reason behind it? Like, what was your why starting out?
To have a life, to feel human again, I guess, to feel normal. Because I've done my whole life as the big bloke, as the overweight bloke, I'm experiencing a lot of things now that I never had. From buying clothes to just anything. I'm finding a lot of new things. It's like being reborn again. That's my why. Why not? Like, I don't want to go through life struggling, unhappy, mental health, the whole lot. Why? I just want to feel good. Just want to,
So for you, it was really enough's enough.
Enough's enough.
Enough of feeling shit.
Enough of feeling shit.
Hiding from the camera.
Hiding from everything. Hiding from, just anything enjoyable. Always. Just, there's a million whys. And you probably wouldn't have enough time in the day to go as the why.
Yeah.
Many reps later.
All right, mate, got done with back and a bit of shoulders at the end there.
Yes.
Any final words for anybody at home skeptical about doing a rebuild or even just getting on the weight loss journey themselves?
Get on it. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself foremost. Do it for you because you want to do it. And then, everyone around you, you owe it to your family, but mainly you owe it to yourself. Be skeptical. Just, if you think about it, you won't do it. Don't procrastinate on it.
Love it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Did our guarantee help you pull the trigger or you didn't really care?
I didn't really care.
Yeah.
That whole guarantee, guarantee, it's my guarantee. I've got to do it. So,
Yeah.
no, I just did it.
Love it. Awesome. Congrats, mate.
Thank you.
47 kilos, very impressive.
Thank
Well done.
you.